Yes, 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 yes. Wednesday, what is happening? Welcome to show 368. We are live here down on the seafront, in the seafront shelter, which is the office of the Man Coach. This is the HQ, where we're changing the lives of thousands of men to get them thinking at a higher level, raising their standards, getting to an elite level of thinking. Got it? Let's get into it. Welcome to the Rise to Thrive show. I am your host, James Boardman. And if you are coming through, then what I want you to do is tell me how your week has been so far. How has this week been? Are you nailing it? Are you crashing and burning? Are you overthinking? Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Or actually, are you doing all right? Don't think negative on that. Think on the positives. Cool. So I want to share a major win of the year already, 10 days in. And it's not a win for me. Well, it is a win for me. But it's a major win that I want to share. And I want to share slightly about the process to put into some perspective for you. So yesterday, let's go back. Before Christmas, my boy, he's doing his GCSEs this year. And he had his first exam. And this exam was for his BTEC Level 2 Sports Science course. Big deal in our household. Now, my boy struggles with ADHD. He struggles to process, struggles to concentrate, struggles to fit into that organisation of that system, wearing blazers, being told what to do. School's like prison these days, isn't it? Let's be fair. So he struggles in that environment. So he should just hate school. So I'd almost come to resign to the fact that, hey, look, let's just get through school. Let's not worry about GCSEs. Let's just get you out of that, and let's get you flourishing out in the big wide world. So we had his exam maybe a week before we broke up for Christmas. So we all sat down and did some revision. His mum did some with him. I did some with him. We put the work in. And then yesterday he got his result. And he texted me on. He texted me and said, "My God, Dad, I've got my envelope. With my results in here." Okay, and all of his mates, like popular boy, all of his mates are opening up, and they go, "Bailey, open up," and this is the win. No, I want to open it with my dad. I won. To me, that was like a huge win. Like, I feel like hugely chuffed that the boy, despite all of the peer pressure, despite the want to know whether he's passed or not, wanted to open it with me. He wanted to wait, and he had to wait 3.5 hours. Now, it's not that long, is it? But like, when you're desperate to know, he wanted to share that experience with me. I said, "Why'd you wait?" He won't. "I just want to share it with you, Mike, because you've helped me." I was just like, oh my God. And I was in tears when he said that. When he done that, I was like, oh my God. And do you know what? And he passed, by the way. So we opened it together. He was in there and he was nervous and I was nervous, and he pulled out the slip and it said pass, bang. And it was an amazing feeling. And he was jumping around, like, it was absolutely buzzing, you know. And I think that what Bailey realised yesterday was his potential. I think Bailey, like all men, feels like he's not good enough. And I think a lot of 15-year-old boys feel like that. They're not good enough. They need that direction. And they doubt themselves and they overthink, right? And it becomes really sad to see, right? We're going to do some work with younger men this year. Anyway, before I divert, and I just saw that belief in him when he was jumping up and down. And he hugged me like he had just been given a contract to an NFL, right? And it was amazing. It was just an amazing period, moment. And I was thinking to myself, I always talk to you lads about moving forwards 1% every single day. And being a parent is so difficult. Like, anyone that's a parent will know. You know, I've got 4 kids I'm trying to juggle. I've got 200 kids in my Man Coach membership that I'm trying to juggle. I've got another 100 or so in a private. There's a lot of people in my world. I'm trying to juggle them. And I think, I've had a lot of really positive feedback from people in terms of some of the stuff we've done together, helping them in their lives, bringing them closer with their wives, bringing them closer with their kids. And that's all brilliant. And then just yesterday had this magical moment as like, I've put all of this work into my boy. Been patient. There have been some days when I haven't been patient. And it was just the return of investment in time and energy that you put into your kid. It was just one small moment. If you didn't get any other GCSEs, so be it. But just this one small moment defined all of the effort and time that we put into those kids. And sometimes I think we undervalue those moments. Sometimes some people will look at it from the outside and go, well, it's just a GCSE, but we never really expected Bailey to get any GCSEs. And the fact that he saw what he is capable of was so huge. Does that make sense? And then all of a sudden you're like, lead you to lead them. That's what I'm saying, right? Lead you to lead them. This was an unbelievable example of leading you to lead them. And this makes it so important why we must be leaders of our own lives. Because we lead others. Your kids are watching you. If you think they're not, they are watching, they are listening, they are absorbing your nature, your language, your attitude, your self-leadership, your habits, your routines, your actions. If they see you up in the morning developing yourself, going to the gym, sweating it out, pushing yourself, thriving in your career, thriving in your business, talking positively, not allowing external influences to control you, not drinking on the sofa watching Netflix, then they're seeing a positive format from you, right? They are seeing the positives in you. You are leading through action. And yesterday, we saw that. And I wanted to share that with you. And I wanted to share that with you because I want you to know the importance of how important it is for you to make sure that you're showing up. Okay? Because it can make a huge difference to the next generation. Huge difference to your legacy. Huge difference to the way that you are as a bloke in terms of your purpose, your direction and your identity. It's massive. Yeah, there we go. That's it. That's all we've got to say for today. Short and sharp. We'll look forward to seeing you on Friday. Lead yourself, men. Lead yourself under any circumstances. Make sure that you show up. Make sure that you persevere. Make sure that you fail forwards. Make sure that you drive forwards. Keep it together. Forget all the New Year hype. Rubbish. Doesn't matter what time of the year it is. Just keep it going. And if you could do it in January and February, you can do it any time of the year. If you come out of February and you go into March, or you come out of March and go into April, and you're on top of your game, going into the warm season, when it's a little bit sunnier and a little bit lighter. Man, you're going to be so high up in terms of your status and your elite level of thinking and self-awareness that you're going to be oozing confidence. You're going to walk into a room and every man is going to look at you and going to want to be you. And they're going to go, that guy is on it. That guy is leading. That's you.